Ever wondered how the stock market works? Picture this: the stock market is like a grand, bustling bazaar, a place where people gather from all corners of the globe, not to trade spices or silks, but shares. These shares represent ownership of companies, much like a stall in our bazaar. Now imagine you're a stall owner. Your profits hinge on the popularity of your stall. If your goods are in high demand, your stall thrives and your pockets grow heavier. But if your goods fall out of favor, your profits dwindle. The stock market operates on the same principle. When you buy a share, you're essentially buying a part of a company's stall in this vast marketplace. If the company does well, the value of your share increases. If it doesn't, the value decreases. So, in essence, when you buy a share of a company, you're buying a piece of that company's stall in our great bazaar. Now imagine owning a fruit tree in your garden. This tree isn't just any tree, it's a special tree. It represents a company. And you, my dear listener, you are the proud owner of this tree, much like a shareholder in a company. Now, this tree isn't just for show. It bears fruit, delicious and ripe, ready for you to harvest. This fruit is a symbol for dividends, the portion of a company's profits that are distributed to its shareholders. As an owner, you're entitled to a share of these fruits, just like a shareholder is entitled to dividends from a company's profits. But here's where things get interesting. The value of your tree isn't constant. It can change, much like the share price of a company. This value is influenced by a couple of factors. First, there's the expected future yield of fruit. If your tree is young and healthy, promising a bounty of fruit in years to come, its value will rise. Similarly, a company expected to grow and generate more profits in the future will see its share price increase. Second, there's the popularity of the type of fruit your tree bears. If your tree grows apples and suddenly everyone in town is craving apples, the value of your tree will go up. Just like when a company's products or services become more popular, its share price can rise. But remember, things can also go the other way. If your tree falls sick, or if people lose interest in its fruit, its value can decrease. Likewise, a company's share price can fall if it performs poorly or if market conditions change. In essence, owning a tree with fluctuating value and a steady fruit yield is much like owning shares in a company. You get a share of the profits through dividends, and the value of your shares can increase or decrease based on the company's performance and market conditions. In this way, owning shares is like owning a tree that can provide you with a steady harvest and can also increase in value over time. But like any venture, investing in the stock market carries risk. Picture this: you're setting sail on a grand sea voyage, a treasure map in hand, dreams of untold riches filling your mind. The weather is fair, the wind is in your favor, and your crew is ready. This is the equivalent of investing in a company whose stock is doing well, with promising future prospects. However, just as the sea is unpredictable, so too is the stock market. A sudden storm may hit, rocking your ship and threatening to sink it, just as an unexpected market downturn can send a company's stock plummeting. Or perhaps the treasure map turns out to be a hoax, leading your crew to nothing but empty sands, mirroring a company that doesn't perform as expected, causing its share price to fall. Thus, while the stock market can be a source of wealth, it is not without its perils and uncertainties. So, what have we learned from our journey through the stock market bazaar? We've seen that it's a bustling marketplace where shares of companies are bought and sold. These shares represent a slice of ownership in a company, and when you buy one, you're betting on the company's future performance. Think of it like a fruit tree in your garden. The tree is the company, and the fruits it bears are the dividends, the financial rewards you receive as a part of your ownership. But remember, not all trees bear fruit all the time, and the same goes for companies. We also learned about the inherent risks involved in this sea voyage of investing. Like a ship braving the stormy seas, there are no guarantees in the stock market. Prices can rise and fall based on a multitude of factors. Remember, the stock market, like our bazaar, is a place of opportunity and risk. Navigate it wisely, and you may find your fortune.